busy. I am busy and I am tired. I thought we elected competent people to take care of business of government so that we could work, raise our families, pay our bills, have a little recreation, complain about taxes, endure our hardships, pursue our personal goals, cut our lawn, wash our cars, and be responsible, contributing members of society and teach our children to be the same, all the while living in the home of the free and the land of the brave. I entrusted you with upholding the Constitution. I believed in the checks and balances to keep from getting far off course. What happened? You are very far off course. Do you really think I find humor in the hiring of a speed reader to unintelligently ramble all through a bill that you signed into law without knowing what it contained? I do not. It is a mockery of responsibility I have entrusted to you. It is a slap in the face. I am not laughing at your arrogance. Why is it that I feel as if you would not trust me to make a single decision about my own life and how I would live it, but you should expect that I should entrust you with the debt that you have laid on all of us and our children? We did not want the TARP bill. We said no. We would repeal it if we could. I am sure that we still cannot. There is such urgency and recklessness in all of the recent spending. From my perspective, it seems that all of you have gone insane. I also know that I am far from alone in these feelings. Do you honestly feel that your current pursuits have merit to patriotic Americans? We want it to stop. We want to put on the brakes on everything that is being rushed by us and forced upon us. We want our voice back. You have forced us to put our lives on hold, to straighten out the mess that you are making. We will have to give up our vacations, our time spent with our children, any relaxation time we may have had, and money we can't afford to spend on you to bring our concerns to Washington. Our president often knows all the right buzzword is unsustainable. Well, no kidding. How many tens of thousands of dollars did the focus group cost to come up with that word? We don't want your overpriced words. Stop treating us like we're morons. We want all of you to stop focusing on your re-election and do the job we want done, not the job you want done or the job your party wants done. You work for us. And at this rate, I guarantee you not for long, because we are coming. We will be heard and we will be represented. You think we're so busy with our lives that we will never come for you? We are the formally silent majority. All of us who quietly work, pay taxes, obey the law, vote, save money, keep our noses to the grindstone, and we are now looking up at you. You have awakened us. The patriotic spirit so strong and so powerful that it had been sleeping too long. You have pushed us too far. Our numbers are great. They may surprise you. For every one of us who will be there will be hundreds more that could not come. Unlike you, we have their trust. We will represent them honestly, rest assured. They will be at the polls on voting day to usher you out of office. We have canceled vacations. We will use our last few dollars saved. We will find the representation among us, and a grassroots campaign will flourish. We didn't ask for this fight, but the gloves are coming off. We do not come in violence, but we are angry. You will represent us, or you will be replaced with someone who will. There are candidates among us when he will rise like a phoenix from the ashes that you have made out of our Constitution. Democrat, Republican, Independent, Libertarian. Understand this. We don't care. Political parties are meaningless to us. Patriotic Americans are willing to do right by us and our Constitution, and that is all that matters now. We are going to fire all of you who abuse power and seek more. It is not your power. It is ours, and we want it back. We entrusted you with it, and you abused it. You are dishonorable. You are dishonest. As Americans, we are ashamed of you. You have brought shame to us. If you're not representing the wants and needs of your constituency loudly and consistently, in spite of the objections of your party, you will be fired. Did you hear? We no longer care about your political parties because you need to be loyal to us, not to them, because we will get you fired and they will not save you. If you do or can represent me, my issues, my views, please stand up. Make your identity known. You need to make some noise about it. Speak up. I need to know who you are. If you do not speak up, you will be herded out with the rest of the sheep and we will replace the whole damn Congress if need be, one by one. Yeah. We are coming. Are we coming for you? Who do you represent? What do you... What do you represent? Listen, because we are coming. We the people are coming.
Yeah!
I think this is a great letter.